And we are live. How are we doing, guys? This is ArmyguyTravels, AKA Justin. Just went out to the club for about an hour, had a couple of drinks. Now I'm back. Make sure you guys subscribe and like the videos. So tonight we're going to talk some fun, guys. We're going to talk some fun stuff. We're going to talk about some videos we made. We're going to talk about traveling. We're going to talk. I'm sure the guys are going to jump on. We're going to talk about some craziness that's going to happen in Sosua. It's going to be wild, guys. It's going to be so wild. Give me 1 second. Let me upload the thumbnail. I really wish it would let me do it beforehand, but it doesn't. And then I will put in the hashtags later. So, how are we doing, guys? What are we up to tonight? We are live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and enjoy. I'm going to put this up here because I know you guys are going to forget. But we're going to have some drinks tonight. We're going to talk. We're going to talk travel. 1 second. Hey, you can look. I'm not worried about you knowing this. But yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight, guys. We are live. I got to tell you guys, man, we did some crazy stuff the other day. Douglas and I almost got kidnapped.
We almost, something would have happened, that's for sure.
Yeah. Almost kidnapped. So sad. I would make a horrible prisoner. My ass is not meant for that, guys. Definitely not. Douglas, on the other hand.
Yeah, he wish.
Douglas is Douglas. Douglas is Douglas. I'm gonna leave that alone. I love fucking with Douglas because I can. Because he gets so sensitive about it. So, but yeah, guys, how we doing today? Why are we only on here? I don't like that. Let's find out why we are live on Twitch. We were live on. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why I was live on Twitter. We have to fix that. We are Twitch. There it is. Boom. Got to fix that, guys. We are hitting marks and working towards partner and affiliate at the same time. So, guys, if you don't already follow me, you don't already watch my stuff on there, we are usually going to be live on either the travel channel, the regular channel, or the Columbia channel with YouTube, and then Twitch and Kick every time. Let me update this real quick. Late night travel chat. So yeah, guys, we did something crazy the other day, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. So we went to the most dangerous place in Bogota. No, of the metro area. Of the metro area. It might be more dangerous than Ciudad Boulevard. It's very, very possible that it's more dangerous than Ciudad Boulevard. But yeah, guys, it is crazy. I see we have one watcher right now on. We are on live. I see one person watching on YouTube. So tell me what is up. What are you up to? So my ex is messaging me right now. She's worried that she can't get back to Mexico. shouldn't have gone illegally to the States then. Unfortunately. Sucks that I still love her and I still care for her. I'd bring her to Colombia, but I'm not staying, so. But yeah, guys, so let me tell you about what happened. Took some of my nuts from my sack.
I'm not gonna go there.
So, and guys, let me tell you, my nuts are sweet. Look, dulce. That's what that means. So, bad jokes all aside. So we've been thinking about, well, Douglas has been staying here helping me out. Like, okay, what are we going to do for content? We need to do something controversial. We need to do something wild to get the attention, to get the views up. My viewership is growing on my regular channel, but I'm trying to build the Colombia channel because when I get back from Sosua and Mexico, we are going to build this Colombia channel up and get it monetized too. So I had to think about it, and we thought about it, and I told him there's a barrio that I wanted to go to for a long time. And so we went, right? And when we got there, we could tell that it was going to be a real situation. There's no streets in; it's all dirt and rocky road. It's like you could tell where you are, and they got about 70,000 people in that neighborhood. And of that, there's about 12,000 households. Of that 12,000, 2,000 were washed out by a landslide, like in January and February. So we went up there, and if we had gone to the left, we would have got kidnapped. We went to the right. Some guys came up behind us. I didn't even notice it. And then
At least
the people,
10 to 15, 10 people more or less.
the people surrounded us and protected us, which was really cool.
Without us even knowing.
Without us even knowing it until after the fact. So we ended up making a 3-part documentary in Kazuka. Kazuka is this place that it was a hill, and during the Colombian armed conflict is what they call it. It's the narco wars, like 20 years ago. They went and people kind of fled all parts of Colombia and just kind of built like 4 shacks on the side of the hill. And that's it. And then it just grew from there. You know, people put up 4 pieces of plywood and a piece of tin roofing. That's a house. All right. What's that smell? Is my computer hot?
No, I'm cooking.
Okay, cool. My sense of smell is off.
No.
So something out of the ordinary hits.
I got you. So, but we weren't expecting, I mean, we knew it was dangerous, but
We didn't think it was going to be like that.
yeah, I mean, they would have, I mean, if we would have gone out, I told you, when I saw the characters that were there, I'm like, yo, they look iffy.
Yep.
They look iffy. We're not going to go through there. And I was contemplating of leaving when I had that just left or right. But then the guy said, you know, there's people over there.
Yeah, go up here. There's a meeting.
And I was like, all right, let's go through there. But I mean, and so what they told us that they chop people's, they bury people in. There's a couple of drug spots there.
Yep.
And they
There's like 6 drug spots, and then there's a chop house where they cut bodies up when they want to make people disappear.
or whatever. So.
But yeah, guys. So all 3 episodes are out. They were released over the last day and a half. My purpose for making the video is once we got up there, people kind of like took us in, showed us around. And I feel bad for these folks. Normally, I look at people like, okay, you're in a shitty situation, and you're in that situation because of you. But these folks, man, these folks have it rough. They really, really have it rough. And I don't know if there's a way out for a lot of the folks up here. So if my video gets enough push, and we can get some aid organizations out there to get them some food services. What's up, London? Or get them some contractors to help out, right? That's the key.
But tell them what kind of houses. Okay, so how
I'm
big?
gonna show some of the video on here.
Okay, cool, but
Not all of it, because I want people to go watch it.
no. But so they don't have any kind of sewer system.
They don't. They shit in a hole in the middle of the floor.
So they make a big. That's exactly what they explained.
Yep.
They make a huge hole, and I mean just pretty deep, and that's how they
use a bathroom.
That's it. So it's pretty.
There's one hose that provides water for everyone.
It's improvised. It's not. It's just a hose, just like it's just on top of the houses. It's a little hose. I'm not even sure how they do it and how they are able to. But it's pretty bad.
These folks don't pay rent, which is wild.
It's just an invasion, basically. They just took hold of a hill and they just built from there. That's it. It's pretty, but we saw kids. That's the worst thing. We saw a whole bunch of kids there. You know, sad to see them. You know, just dirty and I mean, but they told us that sometimes they don't even eat. So it's pretty bad.
So normally, guys, what I do. So what I'm talking about, I made some videos, London. I made get down, Cosmo. I made an awesome video documentary on my YouTube channel at the Kazuka, which is like it's a historical neighborhood on a hill that people kind of came and they invaded it. There was nothing on the hill, and then they like kind of put makeshift houses up because of the Colombian armed conflict. So like we're gonna talk about the fun travel stuff and dating tonight too, but like guys, I'm really excited about this project. All 3 episodes are out not on my main channel, they're on the Columbia channel. So if you go to my channels on my main page, just go to the Columbia channel, you'll see it. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what it looks like, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. But this is my passion. Like, look, I've already been calling some of my buddies that work for aid agencies trying to help these folks. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of girls from that neighborhood have found my social media and they're like asking for money. And I try to tell them like, look, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to just give you money. I'm trying to get you the resources that you need through my videos. That's the goal. So I said, she's like, well, can you give me money? And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing here. I said, I know you need help and I'm going to try to help the best I can. The problem is I can't help everyone. I can't pay for everyone's everything, right? But if I can get resources that continuously go out there, then it's repetitive and then they don't have to, they can have their dignity. I think that's the one big thing that I learned out there from the pastor that took us around is that these folks need dignified housing, right? They need dignified housing and they need like the kids, there's no schools. Like, so the kids just don't go to school and then they don't have food. So it sucks, man. Like, you know, it's not the first one of these I've been to. I went to one in Cartagena called La Maria, and I made a video there as well. So, you know, I like the danger spots. I don't know why. Probably because I spent 20 years in the military only doing like dangerous stuff all the time. But let me show you guys. I'm going to show you guys a few minutes of it because I want to give it all out there. I want you guys to go watch whenever you have your own time. And then we're going to talk some fun stuff, guys. We're going to talk about Sosua. Sosua is coming up in like, I arrive in 10 days. 10 days from now, I'm in Sosua. Right? So like, guys, Sosua, Halloween. This white boy's going crazy. Going crazy when I get out there. We're going to have some fun. I hope to see every one of you guys out there. But, you know, first beer's on me. I hope 1,000 of you don't hold me up on that. But 1,000 of you are watching. So it's okay right now. But, yeah, guys, like if you run into me and you're one of my followers, I'll get you a beer. We'll have a beer together. We'll bullshit in between the time that you go out and get your seagulls, right? Because we all have to have our fun while we're out there, right? But let me show you this stuff real quick, guys. I'm going to show you a little bit of this video, and then we're going to get to the fun stuff that I know you guys are here to see, which is just talking crazy stuff.
Hey everyone, this is ArmyguyTravels, and I want to bring you to a very special experience that we're going to do today. So, there is a neighborhood on the side of a mountain that has a lot of history. A lot of history that...
During the narco times, a lot of people fled the countryside and they came to Bogota, and this was just a hill. And then they ended up building houses and shanties, and that's a whole community. So we're going to take you up there today. We're going to show you guys a little bit of Kazuka down here in the Splata area. As you can see, there's no road, or it used to be a road, but it's not a road anymore.
But I mean, they're able to maintain their house. I mean, actual place.
It's solid enough here.
I mean, they have foundations.
Yeah.
It's made out of concrete.
And to think it all started with like plywood.
All right, guys, so this is the fork in the road. If we had gone this way, that's where all the drug houses and the chop house was. But we met this guy, and he tells us to go this way, and we meet all these nice people. He kind of showed us around. Yeah, don't go that way.
I think that's it. You get with the waterfall. We got waterfalls over there.
Yeah?
¿Te puedes ir para allá? ¿Y qué por allá arriba? ¿Hay una reunión familiar o la junta? They got a community board up there.
Okay. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, my gente.
It's crazy how a historical event in a country creates this. And flee.
Yep.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of people. Hola, ¿cómo estás? What is this?
Kind of community board, I guess.
All right, so what this is, all these women and families are waiting to get on a list to get money for food for the week. And they only a certain number of them get into it. Actually, there was a fight right here. One girl stepped in front of another girl, and she like almost knocked her out because it was like they get on the list, and once there's no more money, there's no more money. They say, okay, I've got this many kids. This is how much I think it's going to cost for food. And then they approve an amount. And then, boom, that's it. Right? And that's what you get. What you get is what you get. And when the money's gone, like all these folks probably aren't going to get anything. The money probably runs out here. And they do this every week. People have to beg the community manager, which is this lady on Miss Moda. We interview her in this video too. Denny Calcedo, which is the mayor of Swacha, like he's not out here, but she lives in this house right here. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I think it's awesome that some of my followers have gone to some of the places after I've made a video. Cool, a really cool follower messaged me and said I went to see it at Boulevard afterwards, and it was very dangerous. I wish I shouldn't have gone. And he's from Nigeria. Guys, do not go to this place without a local.
No, at all.
Don't go at all.
Don't
like
go.
like I hate to say it, these are beautiful people, but like it's so dangerous that as a foreigner, like it's very bad for you to go. We shouldn't have done it, but we got lucky and ran into the right people that helped us along.
I mean, Justin stood out so much that these cats, because I saw him. He
Yeah,
didn't see
because
it.
I mean I'm white. I'm
He
white, guys.
stood out so
Obviously.
like, what's he doing out here? And they were talking with them. So the kids, we're talking about maybe 16 to 18 or even more. But they're talking that so they were just sizing us up.
Yeah,
And
dude,
if you
so
go out,
choppy.
if you go out there and one of the girls that one of the women that followed us or that showed us the place, she told me, like, you're lucky. If you would have gone just a little bit further down, we wouldn't have been able to protect you. Because they saw everyone was excited that Justin was there and so forth.
And they want to know why.
Exactly. So he brought attention to himself.
Unfortunately, because I'm white and they're not, and I had a camera.
And so talking about an American, they could easily would have kidnapped him, asked for ransom. I mean, it is what it is because it's very isolated.
I'd like to say that they're kidnapping me because I'm sexy, but I don't think that's what it is. But either way, guys, like, yeah, so I put the link in the chat for you to check out. Definitely, like, watch the first one first. We actually didn't cut a lot out. Normally my videos are not this long, but we left everything in so that these folks could get their side of the story out, right? That's what we wanted.
I think it's good for anyone to see the video just to see how grateful you are or how blessed you are to have what you have. Because just seeing kids, you're gonna see it's gonna touch you.
It's a mix of Colombians, Venezuelans. So the Colombians were displaced by the Colombian armed conflict, also known as the narco wars. The Venezuelans have been displaced by their conflict that's going on right now next door to the east of us. And then indigenous people. So it's a mix of the three different groups. And then there's like 6 to 7 armed groups, like gangs inside this neighborhood of it's called Kazuka, but it's Comuna 4 or Comuna Cuatro. So, but this is a project that I've been working on the last couple of days. And Douglas has been helping out a lot. Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
So yeah, guys, like, we're thinking about starting a GoFundMe, but I need to look at the legality of it. Starting a GoFundMe in the States for here. I don't even know if it's even legal. I have to find out first. I don't want to handle donations for these folks because one thing that they mentioned is that a lot of people say they're going to help and then they take the money and put it in their pocket. And I don't want any misunderstanding that any help I do for these folks is going to go into my pocket. So just to keep it simple, if I do it, it'll be through a GoFundMe, or I'd prefer an agency to step up and just do the job. If you need if there's an aid agency, and I'm working with that already, I've contacted some people here that do aid, USAID and some other stuff that can help, some food organizations, some food pantries. If they do that it makes it better. Like, they need structure for their houses so they don't fall again. They need food. And they need food. They need food. Food is like the first and foremost.
They're hungry.
And there's no school. So if they could get a community center back again, eventually, I know that's not at the top of the list, but like, these kids have nothing to do. So what do you think they're going to do when they get older? I saw kids drinking beers on the corner at a certain age that I'm not going to say. But like, like, when kids don't have anything constructive to do with their time, we know what happens. So, but yeah, in the last 4 or 5 days, the rest of Vietnam videos have been released on the main channel. The 3 episodes of Kazuka are on the Columbia channel. Sofa, which is the big cosplay convention that was here, we put 2 shorts on the main channel and then put the regular video on the Columbia channel. Not half, but a couple of the Chicago videos are up in the USA playlist on the main channel. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting caught up. And we've been making content every day. Today we went to like $1 Million House area and made a video. The other day we did a video at the all the different luxury spots. But the main thing was, like, Kazuka got put to the front because these people have a need. The quicker my videos get views, the quicker maybe they get some help. So that's the goal.
And very sad. Very sad to see.
Yeah, very sad.
who's watching?
Like 3 people. There's 2 on this and then 1 on kick.
Any questions? Do they have any questions?
I don't know.
Would they
Hold
like
this
to-
one 1 second. So, guys, like Douglas was saying, do you guys have any questions? Do you have any interesting travel coming up? I know Sosua is coming up. Sosua's coming up. Mexico's right after that. Then we're going to be doing a ton of content for Colombia. My money should be better by the end of November, so that's going to be great. We can get back at it, but we're going to focus on Colombia, making Colombia content. So that'll be fun. I can't wait to go to the beach in Sosua and the beach in Tulum, Colombia, when I get back from Mexico. Because unfortunately, where I'm going in Mexico is my favorite city, but it is not a beach. What a beach. So, but yeah, guys, we're going to try to stay on here for a long time tonight. I don't know how many hours, but we're going to go until we can't go anymore. And that's about it. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have some beverages. We're going to talk about ladies. We're going to talk about travel. We're going to talk about not falling in love in Sosua. Guys, don't fall in love in Sosua. Enjoy the hour. Enjoy building a team if that's what you choose. Don't fall in love. Don't marry these seagulls. You can't turn a 304 into a housewife. Can't do it. It's not possible. I know guys try and sometimes succeed. But it's always in the back of your mind. Is she doing something strange for a little change? You're trying not to laugh.
Oh, of course. It reminds me of someone. It reminds me of someone that we know.
Yes, we do. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the girl doing a little something strange for a little change, but she's got to know that her future options are going to be limited.
I don't agree with that.
You know what I mean? It's like, but how are you guys doing tonight? I know TMI. If you're on here, when are you going? When do you head out to Sosua? I know it's got to be coming because you're like a legend out there. So we got 2 people right now. What's up, G Grave? How are we doing? So I watched G Grave's stream earlier today. He's a pretty good gamer. He is also from Mexico. That's one of my favorite countries in the world, guys. I love Mexico. Mexico gets an unfair rap, a very unfair rap. Like people think, oh man, Mexico's so dangerous. Well, so is Colombia, and so are some places in the States. You guys got to go and check Mexico out. You just got to do it different, right? Mexico is freaking amazing. Ooh, chill. So, yeah, guys, you just got to go enjoy yourself. I'm very, very excited. Man, something is causing, like, I think it's my shorts. I'm getting more subscribers. That's awesome. We got 10 more today. Hey, it's a process. We're doing it. We're putting out a ton of content though. Guys, if you want to become a content creator, you have to make a lot of content. You got to put out a lot of content constantly and just always be giving something and don't focus just on one area. You got to focus on other, multiple different groups of people. But I will say this. I saw a really cool YouTube video today. My buddy, Traveling While Black 360, AKA Brandon. Brandon posted his first official travel video. I mean, he's made content, but this one's I think you guys should check him out. Traveling While Black 360. That's my dude. He was in Quito. Right now he's in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, which is where I'm moving to in 11 months. Well, I'm going to Sao Paulo first because I've never been to Sao Paulo, so we're going to stay there for a month and make videos. And then we're going to move up to Florianopolis. Then we're going to move up to Rio for a month. And then we're going to apply for the renewal, the extension for 90 days. If we get it, then we're going to stay. If we don't get it, we are going to go to Thailand. And then we're going to do it there. We're going to go there for 3 months. And if that works out, then we're going to go another 3 months. And then we're going to go to the Philippines. So, and we might even stay 6 months in Vietnam. I don't know yet. So, Vietnam's freaking awesome, guys. So, check out my Vietnam videos on my main channel. They're amazing, especially the party video. If they tell you Canadians are boring, don't believe it, because I have proof that they're not. So, who's watching? I see 3 people watching on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, and 2 on Kick. Make sure you guys all like the videos. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you enjoy. And if you have any questions you want to know about upcoming travel, you want to know about plans, you want to talk about girls, you want to talk about travel, you want to talk about seagulls, you want to talk about, okay, we're not talking gymnastics. Maybe not until I drink some more. Guys, I was at this club tonight. I saw one of the prettiest black girls I think I've ever seen in my life. She's from Houston. Here in Bogota, Colombia. Man, she was beautiful. And when she found out I was a YouTuber, she smiled. And I was like, aw, what's up, Big Daddy Stovepipe? Man, this girl was gorgeous. But her girlfriend was hitting on me. It was an old white lady. When I mean old, I mean like grandma old. It's depressing. But I got free drinks, so I'm happy. And on that note, we should do a shot of aguardiente. What do you think? I think so. So this is the stuff of Colombia. This is like the main drink of Colombia. How you been, Big Daddy? You get ready to go? You get ready to travel? Are you packed? First beer is on me, Stove Peasy. First beer is on me. I wish I would have done things a little different. I wish I wouldn't have gotten my flight into Santo Domingo, because that's going to be a long ass bus ride, guys. Like, I get in and then I'm gonna have 4 freaking hours on a bus all the way up to Sosua, and then I'll be in time to check into the hotel, shower, and then get out to the strip, go hit Roombas, go hit Bailey's. Well, Bailey's for breakfast is what everyone keeps saying. So but yeah, guys, so it's kind of crazy over here, man. I've been doing nothing but stay in the house and when I leave, I'm going to make content. honestly, I wasn't even going to go out tonight. Douglas's family member, probably the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, that's good.
He owns he's a bartender or waiter at a club, and his boss needed to talk to Douglas about something, and so end result, we went there, and I got some free drinks, and I was like, okay, I'll go and make some shorts. Now there really wasn't much to make shorts from because of the type of crowd that was there, but it was still cool and all. But yeah, I mean, it was nice, and I got free drinks, so that was cool. And then we got back here. I wanted to be on before 11, and I managed that. I was on 20 minutes before 11. So yeah. I mean, we're gonna stay on. Douglas, unfortunately, will be leaving us on Friday morning, so I will be on live more because, dude, literally, he and I have been out making content like for entire days. We have a ton of videos in the pipeline, guys. Ton of videos in the pipeline. So I need to make a list in an order.
Right.
And then I need to get your PayPal. I know you don't care, but on payday I'm gonna hit you with some for helping me.
It's all good, man.
That laptop is not worth. It's a good laptop, but it ain't worth all the work.
No, man. It's all good.
I know you're helping me, but I appreciate you.
Oh, man.
Do you have PayPal down here?
Oh, I got in the States. Everyone does. But no.
A lot of people don't use it here.
I don't know, man.
Come on, use Necky.
Yeah, it's just Nicky or Daddy Club.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna zoom it in, but like this right here, I don't want to show people's personal information. That's why I flashed it, and there was light. Dude, everyone that walked with us gave me their number, their house address, and their Necky account.
Did they?
Not all of them. A couple of them put their Necky on there.
Crazy.
Hey, when you're desperate, you'll do whatever. You never know.
Yeah. Well, some people don't meet around for days.
Yeah.
The kids, I mean, lots of things. The kids, no school.
Dude, the kids were depressed. It was depressing, man. They were so dirty.
But they were so happy at the same time.
Especially because I don't think they'd ever seen a white person before. An American white person.
They've never seen an American. Yeah.
Well, it's not like brothers are going out there either, man. I'm the only one.
Oh, yeah.
You're Colombo American, so.
Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty sad to see the kids. They have no toys. They were just locked. They were just basically relaxing over a little room, man. They probably didn't have any electricity. Who knows? It was just.
You know what it changed for me?
It was just bad. I was sad. I was sad to see that.
I've really, over the second half of my time here. So the first year I was in La La Land. I love Colombia. I still love Colombia. And then over the last year, I've had some situations, and then a lot of them actually, and it got to a point where like I was not looking down on people here, but more like if you really wanted to get out of your situation, you could. And then this experience actually kind of brought me back to earth, and I'll tell you how. I believe in the whole bootstrapped argument. I think that if yeah, it's harder for some of us than others, but like if we work hard enough, we can get there. But then I saw this place, and I've been to some places in my life with the military, some places where it's like abject poverty. I've been to Haiti, I've been to Africa, I've been to the Middle East. Guys, this place is not the worst I've ever been, but it's damn near close. And it really made me have some more empathy than because I'll be honest, I was losing my empathy because I don't let people take advantage of me, but people have tried too many times here. So I kind of gotten cold towards people's situations instead of being like, you know what, I can't help you, but I feel bad for you. And now I got to a point where I was like, fuck all of y'all. I don't care. Like y'all are rude and taking advantage of me. And then I went to this place, and everyone was just absolutely sweetheart to us. That the people we talked to, obviously there are bad people there too, but for the most part, the people we met were beautiful people that just want their story told, right? They don't want. There are some people that have messaged me for money, but most of the people that actually walked with us and talked with us, none of them have asked for a dime. They just want to be. They want their story told. They want people. They want a voice and a platform. And I kind of have a little one. I'm getting, my Instagram's bigger, but they have none. They have no voice. Nobody cares about them. And so I wanted to kind of show, it really brought me back to earth on like how I was like, everyone. Now I'm not, I really needed a reality check because I just don't know if it's possible for these folks to do better where they are. I mean, they would have to get out of there for that to happen. It was really freaking bad.
It was just a little bit complicated, man. I wasn't expecting to see that crowd. I was just going to see
All that people just trying to get food, just trying not to starve. Crazy guys.
And the worst of all is that most of these people do recycling, so they just go out, try to get whatever's scrap metal.
And they don't pay rent.
But not only that, but I mean, they have their kids back home, and they basically don't eat nothing at breakfast, nor at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And when they get home, well, the parents, what they do is this: they go to like restaurants and just get the leftovers and give it to the kids. It's pretty rough.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes they don't have anything. I mean, sometimes we've seen them look through garbage to look for food. So it's crazy stuff, man.
Dude, that's why usually when I come home from a nice restaurant, if it's on a Thursday, which is my trash day here, and the Venezuelans are out, and they're like digging through the trash, they'll have the whole family, the dog, the kids, the wife, everything. I usually give it to them. So they'll get like filet mignon. I mean, they're getting good leftovers from me. Because honestly, if it's crap leftover, I don't take it. But then if I see someone that needs it more than me, I'm usually going to give them, I don't want to give them money, but I'll give them my food, which is really what they need anyway.
You should always give them. You should always give food. It's better off.
Yeah, don't give these people money. Give them food because give them access to the things that they really need. You know what I mean? Most of the people that are begging, they legitimately need resources, right? But like there are ones that are going to go spend it on drugs. Now, if you're doing it for the right reason, I guess it doesn't matter. But whatever. I do it my way. I'm not going to tell you how to bless other people. But yeah. Anyways, I mean, guys, like, it's just an experience. The whole life is an experience, right? What do you think, Cosmo? You ready to go to Brazil with me? This cat has been around the world, guys, and he's about to go more, and he's old. It's like old, like Douglas old. I just say that because I respect my elders. That's all.
3 years apart, man.
I know. Technically, you are my elder.
I am your elder.
Look at he's sitting there flexing his freaking muscles to like, I ain't old, motherfucker. I'm young.
Sure. Yeah, you gotta compete, baby. Can't compete with me. You're losing. That's it. You gotta compete. It's part of life, man.
I ordered him an AARP membership packet for his birthday. That's what we did. Old motherfucker.
Still young, baby.
I know. It's all about it.
Still young. Always young. So it's all about the mentality.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, Big Daddy dude, I'm ready for the stew, man. Are you watching right now, Stove Peasy? I need a break by the beach. I need one beautiful lady and one bottle of booze, a cabana, and beautiful water. If I had that, that would make me happy. Just to sit by the beach. By the way, guys, that is what's up, man. Yeah, man, I'm so peasy. I am excited. I'm excited for the beach more than anything. It's been a little while since I've been to the beach. I didn't really go to the beach in Jamaica. The beaches in Jamaica are amazing, but not where I was. So I haven't really been to the beach in a while. I'm going to go to the one in Playa Sosua, Playa Alicia, and then when I get back, I'm only here for 8 hours, and I go to Mexico the next day. When I get done with that, then I'm going to go to Tulum. I think the first 2 trips on the Columbia bus tour is going to be to see him in Pareda, because I haven't been to Pareda yet. And I'll probably hit like some of the small towns around Pareda. And then I'm going to go up to the northwest, up towards Panama. I'm going to get go to Tulu, Montevideo. To look at my map. There's like 4 towns I want to hit.
Cool. I don't know.
No, Choco's further south. I'm not doing that. That's a totally other trip. I'm going to go to Papillon. I'm gonna go to, but that's gonna be towards the end of my time here. I'm gonna do Papillon last for reasons that I can't discuss on YouTube that you know about. I have to be very careful when I go to Papillon. Heck yeah, man. Hey, first one's on me, Stove Peasy. First one's on me. My picture's blurry. Huh. I wonder why.
Clean the camera.
No. The Wi-Fi on the desktop is really bad right now, but the Wi-Fi on this isn't bad, and I don't know why. The Wi-Fi has been really shitty the last like 4 days, 5 days, and I'm not really sure why. By the way, George is just gonna keep it in her name. There's no freaking point now if I'm moving. Really no point even building credit.
Well,
I mean, I could.
you could. I think it would be wiser if you would.
Yeah. And choppy. That's crazy because you're the second person that said it. It's really choppy. London Gates was saying that. Huh. I wonder why, because like on my end, I'm using StreamYard and it's fine. Well, let me look at the. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the Kick and the Twitch stream. It's the same thing, guys. That's wild. I wonder why. You know what? I'll stay on here probably 10 or 15 more minutes, and then we'll start a second one. We'll just shut it down and start it back, and maybe it'll do better. What do you think? Probably?
I don't know. So, you gotta see what's going on, man. Look, go into let's see, speedtest.net.
Speedtest.net. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I wonder if it's because I've been uploading so much that they've slowed my speed.
No, you'll see that. Just click on go.
All right, let's check it out.
How many megas do you have, or how much fast?
I have the 500 mega. Should I turn my VPN off? Do you think that could be slowing it?
Yeah, it can be. You're not getting 500. You're getting 30.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you can take off the VPN.
Huh. Okay. Let's turn the VPN off real quick, guys. All right, I'm going to pause my VPN. In the chat, guys, put in here if it's still choppy or if you can see me. Is it better now that I turned my VPN off? It's not doing much different.
To see the quality because they're getting it through the VPN over there. Yeah,
It's better now? Okay. All right. Cool. Hey, whatever it takes to give you guys a better photo. So, what is the one thing that you are the most excited about going to the zoo? So peasy. Still choppy. I'm looking at kicking YouTube. All right, check it now. I just turned off the VPN. Normally, my Wi-Fi has been pretty good in Colombia. My first year and 9 months, whatever. But it's like the last week's really been crappy. G Grave, I see you're still watching. Is it still choppy? It look good now? Okay, that's good. Awesome. Thank you so much. What you most excited about going to Dominican Republic? Are you most excited about because I know TMI doesn't like the beach, but I think you like the beach, right? I love the beach. I'm like a beach bum for sure. But yeah, guys, so it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna be knocking out we're gonna be taking the drone out. We're gonna have fun with the drone. Oh, we got 3 viewers right now on stream. Man, I'm moving up in the world. So yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be going out. We're gonna run the drone. So that's gonna be cool. It'll be my first time running it over water, so I need to be careful. Yeah, man. How crazy on a scale of 1 to 10 are you gonna go, Stove Peasy? You gonna go like 10? Or are you gonna start off at 5 and work your way up? Choke you out, homie. I'm gonna choke you out. It's the Jugu Kitty Cat. I think you're so cool. I'm not gonna take you to the Chinese restaurant this week. We're not doing it. What do you think? But yeah, guys, so we're going to do a portable Wi-Fi system. I already ordered it. That way I can start streaming and I go to each country. So I'll start using it whenever I get it. And that should help where I can start streaming from StreamYard, but doing it from the phone. Some reason I can do it from the phone, but I can't do it with TikTok. My TikTok just does not, I'm monetized on TikTok. And I made a little money with TikTok, but my lives are just not working lately, and I don't know why. So connectivity is a big issue when you're a creator. You have to have connectivity. It will cost you money. So yeah, guys. I mean, I'm going to tell you. So here's my plan for the next year. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be living here in Colombia for the next 11 months. All right, and then while we're the first 4 months after I get back from Mexico and Sosua, we're gonna do just Colombia content. First 4 to 5 months, just Colombia content. We're gonna stack money, and we're gonna do content here in this beautiful country that I call home. And then for the second half, that last 6 months, we're gonna do 1 trip a month internationally. Unless if there's a huge toss in for the contest, and then that country will get thrown in. But right now, nobody's even donated to the contest, so that's okay. We'll do it again later when I get bigger. But I will keep it going until the end date, in case if it happens. The link to the video or to the contest? It's on one of my lives. Oh, the link to the StreamYard. All right. Now, what we're going to do while we're still here in Colombia, the second half of that time, we're going to go to Belize, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Honduras, Suriname, and Guyana. All right. When I move in September to Brazil, we're going to hit the other 4 that I haven't done, which is Paraguay, Uruguay, Chile, and Argentina. But then we're also going to be making a ton of content going around Brazil. So we're going to do that. I do need to do French Guiana and Venezuela, but Venezuela is not safe for me right now. And French Guiana is kind of a waste of money right now. There's really not many people there. There's like one city. The rest of it's in the Amazon, and it's a big French missile-based city. So they have a military base there with missiles and stuff. So I'm just going to skip out and not do that right now. What's up, Big Daddy? I see your comment. Yeah. So we're going to do that. Oh, he's in the chat. He's in here. Let's go.
What's going on, brother?
Not much. How you doing?
Good at work.
Oh, you working nights tonight?
Yeah, man.
Got to grind before you get to go have fun.
Yeah, I want to say like 5.5 more days.
Let's go.
I'm gone for a week.
I got 10 days from today. I arrive on the 28th. Cheers to us. Cheers to us.
Fact. Oh, man. I'm ready to get off now.
Oof. Man, you're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't trying to go bonkers, you know what I'm saying? I'm just want to go have a good time, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to do the same. This trip, I'm gonna go a little bonkers, but I'm going to watch everyone else go bonkers and have fun watching everyone else go bonkers. So it's gonna be fun, man. I think this is a good time to go. I think that's one mistake I've been making at the start of this journey and building this platform is a lot of the countries I've been going to. I haven't been planning the times out. Like if you're gonna go to Brazil, you need to be there in February.
Yeah, for
Carnival, right? But why I went and I booked my flight and I didn't even calculate in Carnival, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I left the week before it started. Like that's dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah.
I was in Trinidad the week after their carnival, and their carnival is supposed to be fire. Like the Trinidad. I mean, I love you. Ones of y'all that follow me, you know how much I love Trinidad. Trinidad is my spot. Like even if I'm not going to make content, I'm going to Trinidad just to chill. The people are amazing. The women are beautiful. The food is phenomenal. If I move to Trinidad ever, I'm gonna be TMI size. I may not be tall. I may not be his height, but I'm gonna pack on them pounds, bro. Because
Bermuda got a nice carnival too.
Yes, I heard Bahamas. I heard the one in the Bahamas is fire. But this coming year, I'm going to go to Barranquillas, which is the big one for Colombia, and Medellin's, the flower festival in Medellin is going to be fire. Only thing I'm worried about is I'm going to Vancouver, Canada to do my Canada video. I'm going to Vancouver in August, and I think that the same week that I have my trip is the same week that Flower Festival is in August. I can't remember. But let me look. I'm going to look. So I'm going to be in Colombia from now until September, the third week of September in 2024. Then I'm going to be in Brazil from September to March. So I'll be there for Carnival.
Yeah, when I come back, are you going to the Canada Carnival too?
Canada doesn't have a carnival.
Yeah, they do. They got some big event up there.
Oh, they have big part. They have. I mean, dude, Canada's got some fun stuff. I used to go up
Yeah.
there a lot, but yeah, the best carnivals are. Um, what's up, Chris C? How you doing, man? Yeah, like the Caribbean guys. Oh, Caravana in Toronto. What is that? What it's called? Is it big?
Where in Canada?
Yeah, he said there's Caravana in Toronto. Hey,
Yeah,
Chris, tell us more about that because I've never I've been to Toronto like a couple hundred times because I'm from Cleveland
Hey, you got
originally.
I know the fly guy way, he a YouTuber and he went up there. It's big.
Okay, I gotta
You
check
know
that
what I'm saying?
out. I know
Yeah.
I'm going. I want to go up. The one festival. There's two festivals I want to go to in the States. One is I want to go to New York for the Dominican or the Puerto Rican festival.
Oh, the
That's
parade, yeah, you gonna like that.
that's what I heard is like fire. I
Hmm.
remember I haven't really spent a lot of time in New York, even though my sister lives up there. She lives in Manhattan, but and then I want to go to Redneck Rave in Kentucky because like I'm not a redneck. I'm definitely a city guy, but I can get down with some rednecks too. I can get down with just about anyone. I can fit in.
You know what I'm saying? Around
So,
my area, they had I think it's the Hollow Wild. They have a moonshine festival.
oh yeah,
Uh,
that one's supposed to be fire too.
yeah, they got a moonshine festival, and I want to say it's in Chesney or Campus, somewhere up that way. Then they got a big apple festival in Hickory.
They have
You know what I'm saying?
the big strawberry fest is in outside of San Antonio, Texas.
They got a big car show in the mountains. It don't pass already. Yeah.
Dude, I need to go up to South Dakota for
Sturgis.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Titties and
Yeah.
beer. Titties and beer. Like, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna be so the tentative plan right now is Colombia from now to September of next year, Brazil from September of next year to March of 2025, Thailand from March of 2025 to September of 2025, and then Philippines from that point on. That's the plan.
Yeah, when I come back, man, I'm gonna lay off that beer and that liquor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slow up on some of these lies I be on. Cause man,
Yep.
I'm taking time away from myself, you know what I'm saying, for putting into myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nobody gonna do it for me, you know what I'm saying?
No, but you've got the right plan, sir. You do.
Yeah.
You have a goal in mind and you're doing the things. Dude, I mentioned you before in one of my lives, like it's the one of the scariest things to do as a grown man is when you've been doing one thing your whole life for work and to just say, "Okay, I want to do this, but to do this, I got to change everything I've been doing."
Facts.
It's a vulnerable position to be in.
Yeah.
Like so I give you a lot of props to you for taking that risk.
Yeah. You gotta start becoming what you want to become. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you need that freedom because I know that like I think you are where a lot of men our age are, which is we love America, but we're at that point where America's not offering a lot of the things that we want for the quality of life that we deserve and that we work so hard for. And I mean, I love my country. I love America, and I served my country for a whole entire career. But dot dot dot, like the quality of women I'm looking for are few and far between. Everything's so damn expensive. The society is kind of no matter what side of the political aisle you're on, I would think a lot of us could agree that like it's just not where we politically or like just like nobody wants to hear politics all damn day. And I think
I
it's just
mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but my time real short. You know, I'm on break.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
mean, I ain't really too much worried about the political part. My main thing is now I want to go where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you, man, and like I've been telling Douglas this, right? Douglas wants a tall Latin girl that's a Christian, that's a virgin. And I'm like, okay, but they're still Western women, right? And
Facts.
you might have to go to Asia, but in Asia, they don't look at black white, they don't look at white black, they don't look at Asian. It's okay, can this man treat me like a queen? And if he does, I'm going to treat him like a king. I'm cool with that theory, right? Like, you know, if I'm taking care of you, take care of me. Like,
Yeah, man. I ain't say you can't. You can find it anywhere. You can find it here in the States, but I ain't trying to jump through all them hula hoops. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older, not younger. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for games. All right. Hell,
yeah,
time short, life short. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a long time, but here for a short time. I want to draw my life.
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's a big thing, man. Like, I think we're at that point where, like, like I was watching another YouTuber, and he's talking about how all these women in the states want, like, they want to be friends with their exes and have them, and the exes are flirting with them while they've got a boyfriend with you, right? And I'm like, no. So
That's my thing. I right now, if I were to say, I'm a nigga stay at my job and travel for my vacation, you know what I'm saying? I could go, I'm gonna have 3 weeks vacation. The way I work, you know, it's every weekend, I could really do a lot of traveling, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's a whole totally difference when I could go somewhere and stay 3 months, 4 months, you know what I'm saying? And pick up, go somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm gonna move out of the country for good, you know what I'm saying? But if I want to go somewhere and stay for a while, I want to be able to have that choice.
that's
You know what I'm
awesome.
saying? And most people who work a job got a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that option.
It's a great feeling.
You know what
Like
I'm saying?
when I
Yeah, it's a great feeling when you get this pickup, man. Boom,
and still
man. I
make
gotta
money.
go. I gotta go back home. Now I gotta go back home, go to work. I've had a great time over here. Now I gotta go back home and really deal with reality and grind hard to hurry try to get back.
Dude, it's like TMI was saying. The worst part about going to Sasua is leaving. It's like when you touch down at your local airport and you're like, fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and nobody
And
wants that, right?
I'm not. I mean, I'm not just putting on. That's you get that feeling anywhere where you go.
Did
You have
you
that feeling anywhere you go.
did Brandon tell you he's in Brazil now?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday
Dude,
or
did
the
you
day
see his
before
new
yesterday.
video? Did you see his new video today that he just published?
Nuh-uh.
I'll drop the link for you in dude,
Hey,
he's
text it to my phone so I can watch it.
yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
No,
send it
man,
to my phone.
the brother made an amazing video at at the carnival in Quibdó in Choco. And it came out great. He was like, dude, I know I need to do better. And I was like, bro, like I'm watching it right now. It's fire.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying? See,
like, dude,
I mean, they're like what I'm doing. Like I met Brad. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of a whole lot of uh good information that he giving me, and the main thing, and us for men, it's hard when you want to do something and you try and find your way, you know what I'm saying? Most people in a certain position, they wanna they don't want to give it to you for free. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Brandon a good dude, man, you know what I'm saying? And for me to get where I want to be at, I want to put my trust in him, you know, to help me get there.
hold on, I'm gonna send it to your phone. I didn't realize he had another one. It already got 3,000 views. All right, so this is his new video. It's awesome. I'm like
You know what
really
I'm
proud of him.
saying?
He did such a
And
good
I'm like
job.
this. I don't care how long it takes. As long as I ain't wasting no time. Shout out to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes. As long as I ain't wasting no time, and I'm doing it right.
And you're doing the
You know
steps
what
you
I'm
need.
saying?
You know, like you know what it's going to take. You're doing research. You're figuring out okay, because you don't want to do a job. You don't want to change your career to something that you hate, right? So
Fact.
you gotta find something. Okay, what is it that I can do? And plus, you don't want to be working 12 hours a day while you're living somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else because you're not going to enjoy
Mm-hmm.
it. You know, like I'm lucky because I got shot in Iraq and I get a pension every month, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I mean, I get money every month, so it's not that bad. But like if I had to work, it would be hard. You know, it would be hard to build
Then
this. So, but you're doing the thing, man. You've got a plan. You're working your plan, and that's the way you do it. That's what
you
you
know what
need
I'm
to
saying?
do. And
At, at,
I mean, it's hard.
at first, I was looking and getting the tech sales, and I started doing my research. The tech sales, they pretty much they do a whole lot of they on the phone a lot. You know what I'm saying? They make a phone call, making mobile phone calls every day, and I just believe it's kind of hard for me to be for me to be in another country, trying to call people in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm
if you
saying? That
if
that
they
mean
give you a good
it could be
system, you'll
what's
be
that?
up going through a system. So you'll have to go through an online system to make all your calls. So it won't be that bad. But here's the downside that you're going to have to combat. You're going to have to. You're going to be living like you're going to have to disclose to your company where you're at that moment. And the
Mm-hmm.
downside to that is they're going to try to screw you down on the money and try to pay you in the local currency. And
Yeah.
I'm just not every company. There are companies that are very digital nomad friendly, but you got to be careful. Like, make sure hey, I'm getting paid in dollars no matter where I am in the world. Correct?
Yeah.
Like,
Fact.
you
See,
have
I
to
see.
negotiate that ahead of time because they will. Like, dude, a lot of companies like they try to pay people in pesos here or mixed,
I,
half pesos,
I,
half dollars.
I see one guy on another line too, man. He was talking about digital nomad, and he was talking about certain jobs. They gonna try to get away from that because what happened when the COVID came around, a whole lot of people had the option with that company to work from home.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now they try to get them back in the office, and they having a tug of war because they don't want to go back in the office. They want to be at home. You
To
know what
be
I'm saying?
honest, I don't know why companies would do that. They're saving money.
You know what I'm saying? He said his buddy got a job online, and the first thing he done, he went to the suit. 2 weeks later, he got fired. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. Like you said, you gotta be careful how you do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and those are questions you know that people think an interview is just about the job asking you questions on whether they're going to hire you, but I think it's equally important for us to ask them questions like, okay, so this is what I've done. You can see my resume, but I'm trying to do a different thing now. I'm trying to live a digital nomad life. I will work my butt off for you and your company, but these are the questions I have. I need to know, like, okay, how long do you anticipate? Is there any talkings that we're going to have to come to an office, or um, do I need to come back to the States because some companies will let you do digital nomad, but like once every like 90 days you got to come back, and that's
Hmm.
if you're living in South America or the Caribbean, it's not a big deal. You're living in Asia, you're talking a $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 flight. You're talking 30
Hmm.
hours in a fucking plane, right? Like, so that's it's a big hassle and a big, like, it's a consideration. So you just need to make your list of questions and be like, all right, because they always ask at the end and nobody ever asks, like, hey, do
Yeah.
you have any questions for me?
See,
Uh,
I mean, cause y'all see, for me, for my thing, I don't want to go somewhere where they're gonna take me to a day or a day and a half to get back. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
if I was to go somewhere, it would be totally vacation. I'm there for 2 weeks at a time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's no work. You know what I'm saying? But for me, what I want to do, I want to be somewhere I can get back within a day or a couple hours. I be able to get back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If
That's the
I'm going,
problem with with Asia. You're gonna come back around the world. So like you'll leave in the morning at 6 a.m. and you'll still get back to the States at 2 p.m. But
hmm
you're actually got a 20-hour difference in time zones, right? So
yeah,
it's taking you 30 hours, but you're leaving on one day and still getting there on the same day.
yeah,
When you go there, you're going the other way. So like when you go the other way, like when I went to Asia a couple months ago, like I went from here, Bogota, Colombia, to Toronto, then Toronto to to Korea, Korea to Laos, and then I started my trip around Southeast Asia. The downside was like, I mean, obviously I had two canceled flights and I got stuck in two countries for a day each, so it took me a long time to get there. But it takes you like a day and a freaking half to get there, but it'll only take you on the books. It's 30 hours, but it'll only
hmm
take you like you'll leave in the morning and get there in the afternoon, but then you got to figure all those time zone differences. So, that I'm going to tell you, like, you need to follow TMI's lead on that. Like, a lot of brothers don't want to go to Asia because, like, the women are not curvy and this, that, and the other. I think a lot of men are missing out by not going there
hmm
because the quality of women is so high. And if you go to Philippines, the women have curves because they're half Latino, anyways. It
yes,
just that flight is a motherfucker, man. Like that's
hmm
the only downside is that flight sucks. I was sick for a week. Like my jet lag, I came back and I was home for like 2 days, and I had to turn and burn and fly to the States because I had to get paperwork for my visa, and like I was just miserable. I was absolutely miserable. That flight sucks. I would not want to make that all the time. That's why what I'm doing when I move, I'm going to hit all of Central America while I'm still here in Colombia and northern South America. And then when I move to Brazil, I'm going to go to all the southern South America countries that I haven't been to. That way, I don't have to come back to South America for a while until I'm making a lot of money with this YouTube stuff. That way, I can like come back and do stuff I really want to do instead of hitting countries just to make videos, right? Like,
hmm
but when I get done and I'm like, when I get to Asia, now I can start hitting all the stuff on that side of the world. So it's I'm doing it strategically so I can build my platform and make my videos without having to spend like 30 hours on a plane all the time. I can jump on a plane and go to India in like 2 hours from Thailand. So I mean, yeah, it's considerations to take into that you have to take into consideration because
and I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
okay.
I'm more excited on not just going. I'm more excited on coming back. I know why I'm coming back. I'm gonna start working towards my goal.
See, that's a good thing
You know what I'm
because
saying?
it's going to hit you in the face. Like you're going to get that first stamp in your book, and then you're going to have to come back, and it's going to suck. And then, but you've got motivation to be able to go do it again and to
hmm
make it more of a not a more of a lifestyle instead of a vacation.
Facts.
Like, dude, I actually the second I get back from Mexico, I'm going to have to go to the embassy and get a new passport. I've filled my entire passport this year.
Mm.
I crushed that passport in 1 year, bro. I'm gonna
Did you
get.
get did you get the big one or the small one?
I got the 32 pager. I need to get the big one this time.
I got the big one. I got the big one.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
it's the same price. You might as well get the big one.
Yeah, yeah. So what they're gonna have to do is I'll go to my appointment. They'll give me an emergency passport while giving me, which will be like a 10 pager, and then they'll do my appointment here, and then they'll mail my passport that's finished, and then they'll send it to the States, and then I'll get two packages in return. I'll get my passport with like a punch through it. I'm
hmm
gonna do a whole YouTube video on my passport before I go to the embassy. because that's a cool video. And then like 2 months later, I'll get my regular passport back. So they'll send me my one that I finished, and then they'll send me my new one. So it'll be back before I start international travel again. I'm gonna take like 4 months and not do international travel just to save cash. I'm gonna bank money while I'm here, and then I'm gonna also bank money while I'm in Brazil.
Yeah, so you can get a whole lot of content where you at though.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's just a lot to do, and there's so Bogota doesn't have any foreign YouTubers. I'm the only one. It's just me and Stas, and Stas is huge, right? Stas has got a big. Most of the YouTubers in Medellin, and then there's Dominic Colombia and Bucaramanga. Kurt Kaz is in Medellin. A lot of the brothers go up to Cartagena and make videos, but they don't live there. You know what I mean? Like they just go there for vacation. If they're living in the southern United States, they can get to Cartagena for cheap and fast. A couple of hour flight, a couple $100. Like, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm gonna spend like 4 months of doing nothing but bus trips for cheap around Colombia, making awesome videos. My goal is to get that Colombia channel monetized. It's almost there. I'm almost monetized. The sports channel is also almost monetized, and I don't even have a lot of content on there yet. So, but yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, man. We're gonna do a lot of good stuff. We're gonna go to Barranquilla and make a video with the national team.
Hey, I'm finna jump off. I'm finna jump off. I've been in the chat though.
All right, dude. Have a good time at work. Don't work too hard.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for jumping on, dude. I appreciate you as always.
All right.
Shout out to Big Daddy Stovepipe for jumping on with us, and I'm really proud of him and his journey, opening up the life that he wants for himself. That's pretty amazing. We all deserve that. Sometimes we just gotta work towards our goals, and then we get them. I'm gonna have to check out this Caravana, dude. I'm curious. Did you go to Caravana when you were there? Like, are you from Toronto? Where are you from, actually? I'm gonna Google it because I'm curious. The Toronto Caribbean Festival, formerly known as Caravana, is a festival of Caribbean culture and traditions held each summer in the city of Toronto. It's from August 3rd to August 7th. All right. And I should have known better because there's a lot of Brits that are Canadian that have gone back and forth, and Jamaica used to be a British territory. There's also a lot of Haitians in Montreal, so I'm not surprised. I should have thought about it. I'm going to see about the history of Caravana. Is it looking better over on Kick? G Grave? All right, Caravana, the Toronto Caribbean Carnival, formerly known as Caravana, is a festival of Caribbean culture and traditions held each summer in Toronto, Canada. It is a pan-Caribbean carnival event that has been billed as North America's greatest street festival, frequented by over 1.3 million visitors each year. Holy shit, that is big, guys. For the festival's final parade, and an overall each year for the festival's final parade, and over an attendance of over 2 million. Beginning in July, it's a multi-week festivity leading up to the parade that occurs over the Simcoe Day long weekend, the first weekend of August. Festival coincides with August 1, which is known as Emancipation Day for the U.S. and Caribbean people starting in 1800. Yes, actually, I went to Emancipation Park in Kingston, Jamaica. That was a lot of fun. Let's look. The Grand Parade, which is in the final weekend. Let's see what else. King and Queen Showcase. See, Caravana has run annually since 1967. Wow. First performed as a gift from Canada's Caribbean community. That's something people don't really know. Like Toronto is very metropolitan. Like it's got people from freaking everywhere. I mean, Canada is really big and doesn't have a lot of like big cities. It's got less than 10 big cities. So, considering how much space it has, right? Caravana's Caribbean influences include traditions from many of the islands. Joe Canoe in Jamaica, Crop Over from Barbados. By the way, I'm very excited to go to Barbados, guys. And Cuba. I really want to go to Cuba. I might do Cuba next summer before I move. Cuba is definitely something on my list. So, centuries-long Black Canadian tradition of Emancipation Day are also an influence in Caravana. Emancipation Day parades began to celebrate the liberation of the enslaved throughout the Americas. By the way, a lot of the people that were unfortunately misused. I'm trying to think of the way to say it. I mean, just bad. Slavery is just horrible. But a lot of them went through Cartagena. So if you go there, you need to go to, you need to make sure that you take a chance and go to Palenque. Oh, by the way, guys. So when it comes to Palenque, I thought, I was streaming one of my videos the other day, and I was like, I know I did a video on Palenque, right? So someone was asking about it. I put it on there, and I showed this video, and it was my Cartagena and Palenque video. I didn't realize I made an actual Palenque video by itself, right? Let me show, and it's only like a couple minutes long. It's a short video, so let me put this on here for you. I'm gonna play it for you because I think it's really cool. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pause it. Give me 1 second. I think you're going to get to see how non-dancing my ass is. On top of that, you're going to get to see some amazing culture. They don't have any police or military here. All right, guys. It is pretty cool. So let me play this for you real quick. This is Palenque, about an hour outside of Cartagena.
Tired here.
Live actually motivated me to go here. This guy passed away like a month after my tour, and I watched his live on TV for Afroneto's page. The guy is he's like part of the community. But Afroneto is like the heart of.
This is the mural of Graciela Salgado. She was a musician, she was a drummer, and also she made part of one traditional Palenque group that is called the Happy Ambulance of San Basilio de Palenque.
That's Afroneto right there. Look him up on Instagram. He's super famous. But he played music with us. I get to play drums with him. I did a horrible job. was us, me and my buddy from Canada with
Teenage bit?
Spanish, Portuguese,
Language, many African languages no matter me. Ok, comment poussa ça? Je vais très bien. Très bien. On pousse ça bien.
Kid, the boxer, Kid Kambele. I got to sign the wall with ArmyguyTravels. But yeah, guys. So definitely, if you go to Cartagena, you need to check out. Palenque. Palenque is like, so the guy that freed the slaves in Colombia, Banco Viejo, he went and he started the city. And so whenever you see in Cartagena, the woman with the braids that looks like a map, that was the map to Palenque. They have African dance, African food, African structure of leadership. They don't have cops. They don't have military. Everyone just kind of, if there's a dispute, the eldest person on the block that's nominated handles it. So if you and I had an issue, we'd go to this person. This person makes a decision. It's done. What they say is law. So it's kind of cool, guys. Like, I've never felt safer in Colombia than I did in Palenque. Everybody was very, very sweet. I had kind of had a chest cold when I went, so it was kind of cool because I asked the medicine doctor Orso Tatumo, and he was like, "You know about that?" And I was like, "Yeah, it knocks out gripa." So I did that. It was pretty cool. But yeah. So we got a couple watching right now. I know it's late. We got 3 on Kick. We've got 1 on Twitch and a couple on ArmyguyTravels, the main travel channel. What are we doing, guys? How are y'all doing today? What's new? Where do you guys have to go travel? I know G Grave. I'm curious about you. Like, do you get to travel at all? I know you're from Mexico, and I know you live in the States. By the way, if you guys are on Kick, check out G Graves. If you like video games, he's a gamer. So go support his channel. It's GGRAVE on Kick. Check him out. He plays some games that are obscure, and it makes it kind of cool. He's not playing the same old. But he's from Guanajuato, which is beautiful place in Mexico, guys. It's in to the east of Guadalajara. So I got to go there when I was meeting my ex. My ex is a model from Mexico. So, by the way, guys, Guadalajara, look, brothers and sisters, like, you want to find some of the most beautiful people in the world, go to Guadalajara. Dude, I'm telling you, like, he has 2 good ones from down there, but the one today was awesome. And he was like, it's like, I'll get better on the next one. Like, before I even got a chance to tell him what I thought. And I was like, bro, you did a great job. And how he mixed in the drone work. He mixed in some drone, like he tossed a drone up. I was like, that's fucking sweet, man. Like he would, and I think it's funny because, so I know Stoke Peasy knows him, and a couple of y'all have met him, and you'll see him on my live. Brandon's a good buddy of mine. Traveling While Black 360, him and his son, like his son was going through some stuff in Texas. So he's like, dude, just come live with me and we'll do this thing together. Right. And now they're doing it together and they're living a great life together. Right. That's a good dad right there. That's how fathers should be. Like, hey, you're struggling, come with me. Right. And then now they're making content together. They're enjoying the world together. I mean, I'm not going to put all his business out. He's already said it on my stream, but I'll get him on here and let him talk about his plans for upcoming, because he and I are kind of doing the same thing. Like, we're not going to stay in one place anymore. But I'm not going to even though he's already said it, I'm going to let him say it. So, because it's what he's going to do is freaking cool. I didn't even think about it. And now I am kind of thinking I'm going to come visit him once he gets out to this country. It's very fascinating. And I think it's going to be cool. I'm going to go there anyways, but it'll give me even more reason to go to see my buddy. But guys, check out Traveling While Black 360. He's got a lot of knowledge. He's a smart guy. And if you ask him for advice, he's not going to bring you down. He wants to build everyone up. So, and now he's starting to be a content creator, and his last couple of videos are fire. Like, and one thing you're going to realize, like, he might be black, but he's a country dude from Houston, right? So like, he's got a different flair to things, and I think it makes him very unique when it comes to his content, which is cool. That's what's cool, is like, if we all looked the same and did the same shit, it wouldn't be interesting. You wouldn't watch us because we'd just be the same people. Like, this dude is wearing a cowboy hat in the middle of Quibdó. You know what I mean? During Carnival. So, like, it's just not the norm here, but it's freaking cool because he doesn't give a shit. Brandon is who Brandon is, and Brandon is just who Brandon is. And you'll love him. If you watch his content, like I said, he's kind of at where I was 8 months ago, because like, he's more tech savvy than I am, so I'm sure he can do more with his stuff. But like, it takes a while to find your way on what your style is with your content, and he's starting to come into his own. And it's this last video that he dropped today, like, freaking fire, man, freaking fire. You want to see what Black Columbia looks like? Watch this video. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link for his video because I want to show him some love. Like, Brandon he's just a good, genuine dude. I think you guys will like him. And he's an up-and-coming content creator. Let me bring up his page, Traveling While Black 360. Because there's another dude that is Traveling While Black. And I think he and his wife, or him and his girlfriend, travel. So it's two different people. There's Traveling While Black, and then there's Traveling While Black 360. That's my buddy Brandon. He's only at 63 subscribers right now. So guys, let's get him up. Let's get him up and give him a boost. I'm not gonna stream his stuff on mine because I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm gonna drop the link so you guys can go look at it. So let me put it in the chat for y'all. You guys want to check him out? Like you said, he's from H-Town, but he's lived in Mexico. He's lived in Colombia now. He's in Brazil. He just got to Brazil the other day. He's going to be in Brazil for a while. He's been in a couple other countries too. I just don't remember what they are. But yeah, if you guys want to see, I'm going to put his name. Traveling While Black 360. He's just a good dude, man, and he's a good father. And I have much love. Look, I think a lot of men are in tight positions when it comes to being a dad. There are a lot of times where a woman will make it very difficult for us to be in the picture. But when a man steps up and is like, I'm going to take hey, young man, just come with me. Boom, it's over. Like, you can't ever knock a person for that. Like, so I think a lot of us that grew up without fathers, we wish our dads were around like that, right? Like, my dad was never around until I was in my 30s, and then he died when I was in my 30s. So it is what it is, right? I was a kid who grew up without my father. So when you get a dude that's like all about his kid, that's awesome to me. But enough on my sub story. Yeah, man, just check out Brandon, show him some love. Let's get him up to 100 tonight. Let's get him 100 subscribers. Where's he at? He's at 63, so he needs 37 more. And his son's in the video, which is kind of cool. His son's living his best life for sure. We're not going to go into how old his son is, but like his son's legal here, and he's having a great time, and he's a good kid. Like, they're pretty open about the struggle, but I see London, and he's a good kid, really good kid. So Yeah, definitely. Even so, Peasy went and looked at it. Like, he had a lot of fun, man. He kind of takes you. He's getting the fit on, getting ready to get on there, and then he rides his first motorcycle. He's not very keen to that. You'll see. I ride on a bike. I mean, Douglas has got a bike, so he's been. I'm getting used to it. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been on the back of a bike until here. I'm usually like I had a bike a long time ago when I used to ride, so you know. But I did. By the way, guys, I talked to a couple of guys that are big YouTubers. We're gonna get them on. We're gonna get some stuff going. I talked to Kari HQ because I met him up at the Kurt Kaz meetup. So we're gonna get Kari HQ is gonna jump on. If you don't know him, he is he's not new, but he's just building his following, and he makes great videos in Medellin, guys. He is one of the many YouTubers in Medellin, but he sticks out. He really does make good content. So if you want to check out Carrie HQ, guys, the ones of y'all that show me love, I love to show you love back. I mean, yeah, it's my channel, but I pick people's brains, I get advice from people, and because I think what people don't understand about being a creator is you're making all this content and you're trying to you're throwing a piece of shit to the wall, right? You're not calling my content shit, but you throw it to the wall and you see what sticks. And this may work and this may not work. And it's just a lot of work. So we're just trying to have a good time and make great content that you guys enjoy watching, and hopefully on the back end make a little money out of it. Not there yet, but we're gonna get there. I'm seeing gains, and that's what's important. So, I've got tomorrow is Thursday. Probably going to be finally doing my buddy likes to go to the coast a lot. He's worked really hard to build his business. So it's hard to meet up and do the video. He said, you can just do it at the restaurant if you want. And I'm like, bro, you own it. You started it. I need you there. So he's like, well, I'll just comp the food. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. But I would prefer you're in the video because it is your business. So hopefully when he gets back tomorrow morning. Hopefully we'll do the review video and show you some of the best barbecue wings in Bogota, Colombia. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff in the pipeline too, just the stuff that we're working on right now. We've got Jamaica. The Jamaica content still has to come out. We have videos from all around Colombia. We have 2 sports videos from Chicago. I went to the Yankees-White Sox game on the South Side. So we made a video there. We made another video at the Crosstown Classic with the Cubs, White Sox. We have another one coming out for Pilsen neighborhood, which is a Latino neighborhood in Chicago. We made another video on the West Loop, which is like a ritzy area in Chicago. The food video is what we're working on right now. The food video, obviously, Chicago's got the best food in America. I mean, I'm a Texan, and I love my Texas food. But, bro, nothing touches Chicago food. So, and then we've got Ibigay video. We've got a Hey Cafeteria video. There's a couple of them. We've got a Medellin video coming out. We've got Bogota. Honestly, I should have been done with the Bogota video a long freaking time ago, but I want it to be the best because it's been my home for almost 2 years. I need to just publish it, and then I'm going to be doing more content. We published the Fantasy and Cosplay Convention video. Kazuka, we did not expect it to be 3 videos, but there's just so much good content. We didn't want to cut any of these people. These people need a platform. We wanted to give them a voice, so it was pointless to cut it all out. Man, we got so much content. I have a football player coming over next week to do an interview. He was supposed to come this week. He canceled. But we're going to do a live and a video with a professional football agent and his player here in my apartment. His father's a super famous actor here in Colombia. And a show that's right now on Netflix, that's famous on Netflix, called Falso Perfil, or Perfil Falso, sorry, false profile. Kakuta has been reaching out, trying to reschedule Rio Negro, and then more. We're gonna make the full videos. So, yep. We got a lot of stuff we're working on. Yes, it does. This is water, guys. You think it's water? But yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man. We're just, the thing that you have to understand about being a creator is in the beginning you just got to pump out content. Everything always be filming. Always be filming, guys. That's water. I'll be honest. I like a lot of the food in Philippines, but I have a feeling that, man, I don't know. The food's so good in Thailand. I could eat that food all day long. I don't know. Like, part of me wants to live in Philippines. Part of me really wants to live in Thailand. I'm gonna be living in both temporarily, but I mean, like, for my down the road when I settle down, at a certain point, I'm gonna establish a base, right? But it's easier to get the visa. I think the visas are all easy for us because I have retirement and it's over a certain amount. But the one thing that really sticks out to me about the Philippines is I'm a 100% disabled veteran from the VA, right? And there's VAs in like 2 different places in the Philippines. So for me, it's like there's one in Angeles and then there's one in Manila. Now, I don't really want to live in Manila and I don't really want to live in Angeles, but I like to visit. I like to visit Angeles. One of the girls that I really like is actually, well, once a girl that I dated lives in Manila, but her personality's not that great. She's gorgeous. She was a model. But she's not, the personality's not there. And then the other one is like, she could model and she's gorgeous and she's a sweetheart, but she's a seagull and she's in Angeles. And that sucks because I don't know. I don't know if I could date her, but I really love her personality and she's a sweetheart and she's gorgeous. So, yeah. But if you guys haven't been to the Philippines, I think you really should check it out because it's like 7,400 islands. And pause. There we go. Yeah, because my VPN was making my signal really choppy. I went to upload a video today, and it said it was going to take 9 hours on my desktop, but then I went and uploaded it from my laptop, and it took 20 minutes. And if you notice, they're right here. I'm pointing right now at my desktop, and then this is my laptop. I have it set up so I can work on 2, and right now Doug has been helping me with my videos, so he's right here, and I'm right here. So since I let go of my editor, Douglas actually kind of trained him. So Doug was like, I'm going to help you out because you're getting behind. And he's one of those dudes that's a really good dude. So, and, even if he wasn't doing, he's just a good person. He's one of those people that has figured it out. So. But yeah, guys, I mean, man, it's crazy because the Philippines is so different, right? You've got basically there's 7,400 islands, right? And then they break it up into three sections. So like the north part is called Luzon, even though Luzon's just a big island where Manila is and where the capital is. They call it like the top part's Luzon, the middle part is Visayas, and the bottom part is Mindanao. Um, when I was in the army, I was in Holo Sulu, which is they used to have terror training camps there, and we went to fight them. But like Visayas, I think is one of the prettiest places on earth because they've got some of like Cebu is there, Bahol, Boracay. Like here, let me show you guys some photos of Visayas. So I'm gonna show you the map of the Philippines first, so you guys kind of have an idea. Because I think if you guys are traveling people, I think that you should consider the Philippines. Not to move right away, but like I think you should check it out because if you guys like girls with curves, it's a good spot. If you guys like beaches and cheap living, like okay, so you have Colombia, and Colombia's cheap, and then you have Thailand, which is cheaper, and then you have Philippines, which is even cheaper. My buddy has a house on a farm for $120 a month. Now he does live in the province, which is not something that I would want to do, but it's doable. So this right here, I'm going to see if it'll load in a little bit bigger. This is the Philippines. Okay. So, all right, they call this area out here like Luzon. Even though Palawan is all the way down here, these are called part of Luzon, right? And then these are Visayas, and then this is Mindanao. Now, the former president of the Philippines, who I think is freaking awesome, he doesn't really particularly care for Americans right now, but he's not the president anymore, so it doesn't really matter. His daughter is the vice president. She's he was the mayor of Davao, which is in Mindanao, right here. I got to meet him when I was in the army. This is Zamboanga. This is where we flew into Davao. We met who became the future president. He was the mayor. And then we rode all the way out here. And then we went to Zamboanga. And then we took a helicopter to Sulu and Holo, which is right here. They call it Holo Sulu because these two islands, the big one and the one over here, these are where they had all the terror camps for the Taliban and Al Qaeda. A lot of this is Muslim, but most of the people here are very peaceful. If you want to come up here, right here, this is Visayas. This is where I'm probably going to live. When I fly in, I'm going to go here first. Cebu is gorgeous. Bahol, and I'm going to show you guys some photos in a moment, and Boracay. Amazing. All right. And then Leyte is right here. Leyte is beautiful. I may go over here for a while. I'm going to bounce around, guys. It's going to be fun. And so we're going to spend time. We've already made videos up here. And then we're going to make videos. I'm going to probably live here. And then Davao is right here. We're going to come down here and make some videos. And then we're going to go to Palawan, which is beautiful. This is Luzon. So Subic Bay is where the Navy base was. And then Clark is where the Air Force base was. And then this is the capital, Manila. And then my buddy lives in Pampanga up here in a place called Manawag. And there's a video on my YouTube channel about Manawag. Is there any questions? Before I start showing some photos, is there anything anybody wants to know about the Philippines? What the women are like, what the food's like, anything. I've been there a bunch of times, so I can kind of, I'm going to save this image because I like that. But let's look at Cebu. Cebu first. Cebu City. Let's look at some images. This is what you can live at right here. Look at that water. Boom. Boom. And that's the city. It's a decent sized city. You can swim with the whatever the hell that is. Those sharks or whales, I don't know. Look at that. I mean, it's like paradise, guys. You know what I mean? Just absolute paradise. Look at this. Boom. That's Cebu. This is where I'm going to probably be living first. I may spend a couple of weeks in Angeles just so I can go see Mia and see my buddy and see some military buddies. They have a really good VFW there. This is on TripAdvisor. Shout out to TripAdvisor. By the way, I'm a Viator partner. I'm in the partner program. So I haven't been posting them, but I'm gonna start using my links. If you ever want to support me, if you book through Viator, I can get you the link and I get 10% of your booking. They'll pay me from your booking. Look at that. Boom. Just beautiful, guys. Beautiful. And there's a lot of videos about this if you want to check them out. But like, look at that. Gorgeous. Now, I'm looking at also at Bohol. Actually, let's look at Boracay. Philippines are gorgeous. I mean, and the women, oh my Lord. So this is Boracay, which is closer to Luzon. It's on the northern side of Visayas. Look at that. Like, that's like a postcard. Your photos are going to look like postcards for your Instagram, guys. Imagine you can go to Angeles City, get a seagull, get $100 flight for both of you, and then go down here and sit with her on the beach. Or you can just get a girl there. Right? Look at this. Boom. 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 Look, she's curvy. I mean, she's not hot. She's not really hot at all. But she's not skinny like you would expect, right? Boom. Look at this. Boom. Just crystal waters. So Boracay logs over 1 million arrivals in the first half of 2023. Reason for that is that Philippines actually had some of the strictest COVID policies outside of Australia. They just eased up all restrictions like a month before I got there. So yeah, you got to be careful. If there's a spike, you need to look at the COVID rules for Boracay because, or just for Philippines in general, because a lot of the hotels you couldn't get into because they were used as COVID hotels for holding people. So now let's say that you're in Boracay and you want to check out Palawan. There's actually an airplane. It's very close. So you can fly from one to over here from Boracay. You would go from Boracay Island and you would take a boat right across the Malay and then fly over. It really isn't as hard as it seems, but it's just something to consider. Remember, it's 7,400 islands. So, ooh, look at that. Kringa in the house. So, I mean, but look at this. This is just beautiful. So this is, this is what I'm looking at. Let's look at Palawan. There were a lot of battles fought here during World War I and World War II. This is Palawan. I can't wait to run my drone here. Like, look at this. Just freaking gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Boom. This is Palawan. All right, and then let's look at Bohol. Bohol's got a different vibe, though. This is the Chocolate Hills, for obvious reasons. right? And they've got the marsupial, whatever the hell that thing is. I don't remember. But look at this, boom. The whole island. So this is very beautiful. Let's look at Leyte. This is Leyte. Boom. So Leyte is where the General MacArthur statue's at. If you look on a map, it's all the way over here on the right of Visayas. Boom, look at that. Boom. So if you're a beach person, you like beautiful waters, you like being on a boat, guys, this is the spot. This is the spot. Philippines has some of the nicest beaches and some of the nicest just awesome. Awesome stuff. Like, let's do a search. Best islands to visit in the Philippines. Boom. Let's see what it says. Let's look at the crazy tourist. Let's see what it says. Halloween represents why most travelers come to the Philippines to find a paradise where it feels like you're the first human to ever step foot. I'll be honest, I don't like being alone at the beach. I like having people around. I like the vibe. So if you're like a loner, this is a good one for you. Surigao. It's on the northeastern tip of Mindanao. Is a dream come true? Okay, Cebu. I mean, but look at that. I mean, just look at Cebu. Cebu is amazing. That's why I'm moving there first. All right. Malapascua. I've never heard of that. There's thresher sharks in that area. Nice. Palawan. I mean, look. El Nido. Ooh. Unlike everyone knows of El Nido. I'm wondering where it is. I'm gonna have to look that up. There's Bohol, Dumaguete. So I have not been here yet. Everybody tells me I need to go to Dumaguete. Dumaguete is supposed to be like one of those spots that's just heavenly, and now I see why. So I'm actually gonna write these down because I have my notebook of awesomeness, which I actually have all. I'm making notes so I can start my thing for my itinerary for Sosua and Mexico. So let's. All right, this can go away. I'm gonna write this down because this is actually a really good list. Does anybody have any questions about these areas? I'll tell you if I've been to them so far, but a lot of places. And actually, hold on. I need to stop sharing that and start sharing. Hold on a second. I need to share 25 best islands to visit in the Philippines. There we go. So let's start from the top. I was telling you, but I wasn't showing you. I'm going to give credit now to the Crazy Tourist. They have an amazing website. Are you watching right now, Coach? Oh, that's cool. So we've got number one is Halloween Island. And then Ciarjo. So yeah, guys, I didn't realize my coach was watching this. He's like a father figure to me. He is a father to me. Where are you driving to, Coach? Are you heading to San Antonio? So we got Mala, Hus, Kua. Yeah, one of the main. Oh wow, you're driving to Michigan. Is everything okay with the family? By the way, Coach, whenever you get tired of coaching and you want to come out and just chill and stay with me in the Philippines for a while, let me know. I know you're not there yet, but I have a feeling you're getting close. You've done your deeds for many of the students. He's been my coach for years. He is. There are two types of tennis coaches, guys, that you have to understand. Tennis coach number one. Are you there? Tennis coach number one tells you what you want to hear and that you're the greatest player of all time. Tennis coach number two tells you the real deal and what you need to do to get better. That's Coach Bill. Let's see if someone's at my door. Give me 1 second, guys. So, yeah, I mean, wow, that looks pretty. I wish I could see more videos. We need to look that up. Moal Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. I'm one of those. I became a good coach because Coach taught me how. I knew the game, but I didn't know how to be a tennis leader. If it wasn't for, ooh, wow. If it wasn't for Coach Bill, I wouldn't have had the success I had in such a small time frame. That's pretty, but that is fire. Wow. Luzon. Oh yeah, I mean obviously. That's Luzon, I mean, but Luzon's just big. Luzon's huge actually. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. That's crazy. Wow, 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 wow. That's pretty too. Man, the Philippines are just wild. There's just so much beauty. I know Coach was in the Philippines for a while. Oh, Bataan. Yep, we know what that one was. Bataan. Oh, that's not the Bataan Death March, but the Bataan Death March did occur um, in. Oh no, maybe that was it. Okay, think they spelled it wrong because Bataan Death March had two A's, Bataan. But I know there's like a halfway to Subic Bay, there's a Bataan Death March statue commemorating the Bataan Death March, where they marched the U.S. soldiers until a lot of them died. But yeah, guys, that's one of the main reasons I'm moving here is for quality of life. I need access to medical, and it's pretty awesome that I can go to the VA in a foreign country. This is a great list by the Crazy Tourist. But there's so much more than this, but these are like probably the ones they've done. Great Santa Cruz Island. All right, I'm gonna have to check these out. Tawi Tawi. Ooh, that's pretty. Always looking for ideas at content. So I hope I can. I mean, guys, I want to inspire you to travel. I want to inspire you to do the life that you deserve. If I get one person to travel more than they have in the past, like that makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many of you that deserve to do more, and for whatever reason, you're stuck. And I want you to be able to do great things. So that is my plan for you, and I hope you can accomplish that. But like, yeah, man, these are just some. I'm excited to show you this world and show you how amazing it is. What's up, man? Are you going to bed, or we're just showing some awesome stuff in Thailand or in Philippines? We were talking about girls. We were talking about the plans. Stovepipe jumped on. I've been having a couple of drinks. I was gonna stay on all night. I just don't know yet. Think I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I need to go to the tennis club. I need to pick up my racket. Oh, you just got home. What, would you do anything fun tonight? That shit's crazy to me. Oh, that's not good, coach. I hope you get better soon. I said, you get into anything fun tonight, TMI? You got like what, 8 days, 7 days before you fly? It's gonna be fun out there, man. You're drunk, or am I? Are you asking if I'm drunk? Yeah, I'm going like 4 days. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're in Sosua already? You're already there. I got a buzz, but you're drunk. I'm happy for you, man. Oh, you're in Long Island. When do you fly out? Oh, you're still home next week. Yeah, I go next weekend I fly. I fly out on the 28th in the morning, or no, sorry, in the afternoon. I think I get in at like 5 o'clock p.m. and then I go. I flew it up, but man, I'm flying to Santo Domingo, so I got like a 4 hour bus ride up, and then um, I have like a 5 hour bus, a 4 hour bus ride up. I'll get in at like 9:30, and then I'll just shower real quick at the hotel, and then I'm rolling. I'm gonna be out on the strip because it's Saturday night. I think what you said the other night is right. I think Saturday night's gonna be the spot, even though because the holiday is coming up on um, the holidays coming up on what, Monday or Tuesday is Halloween. Yeah, I know, man. It looks clear on the StreamYard link, but my internet's been really crappy. I had to turn off my VPN just to get it to show at all. Um, yeah, I mean, it sucks because the holiday is like on a Tuesday, right? And it makes it difficult. But that's why I think Saturday night's going to be the John. So we're gonna have a good time on Saturday night. I'm gonna sleep in before I go to the airport. That way I can stay up late. Just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. First beer's on me, bro. Man, my eyes are red. I had like 3 drinks at the bar that were free, and then I came home and started the live. Pearl of Sosua. Pearl of Sosua. The place that you've never heard of, and I don't think anyone else has either. But it's not far. It's just not right on the strip. It's right over near Playa Sosua, right over near the beach. I'm gonna like check in, take my shower, and then like head straight to the strip. Try to see what everyone's up to. It just sucks because it's like a 4 hour bus ride, and I've got to take on Caribe tours. I have a feeling I'm gonna get in late, but everyone's gonna be out late, so it's okay. Yeah, dude, we almost got kidnapped the other day. We made a video in one of the most dangerous places. Oh yeah, definitely having it ready. It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna bring more than one camera, actually, and the drone. Yeah, we almost got kidnapped. We made a 3 part documentary in the most marginalized barrio in the whole city, like metro area of Bogota. So I'm tired. Like, part of me wants to stay on here all night. Part of me wants to go catch up on sleep because we've been working hard. My buddy's been helping me out. We've been making content all day long, per day. I hadn't had a drink in like 4 or 5 days. So tonight I'm letting it go a little bit. I do. I'll be all right, man. I got 11 months. I have a plan. I'll be okay. Because I've got a lot of travel planned and a lot of stuff inside Colombia. There's a lot. I mean, you got to realize, man, there's no American YouTubers here in Bogota. And I have an opportunity to make a lot of amazing content and corner this market before I move. And I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? I saw this photo tonight and it really like set me look, I saw this outside of a bar tonight. Hold on a second. Hey, Bogota is yours to take. That was a message to me. I'm gonna crush this place with amazing content and show a lot of love before I go. Screen's freezing. I can't control it right now, man. My internet sucks. I pay for a high plan. Right now, it's just not. It's just going crazy. Last week, it's been bad. I bet you that the best thing to do would be to take the webcam off the desktop and move it over here to the laptop, because the webcam is great on the portable one, but the one on the laptop sucks, but the Wi-Fi is better on the laptop. It was going to take me 9 hours to upload a video from here, from the desktop, which is right next to the laptop. And then I went and decided to upload it from the laptop just to see if it'd be quicker, and it took 19 minutes, not 9 hours. I uploaded the Gold Coast video for Chicago today. Yes, sir. You know it, Growing Simba. Shout out to Growing Simba. Like, yeah, I ordered the boot, like the portable Wi-Fi, just to help out, but I don't think it's going to get here in time before the trip. I don't even know if it'll make it here before Mexico, but I'll have it after that. But one of the guys, Dave R, was recommending a certain kind of portable Wi-Fi, so I ordered it. Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy? The Wi-Fi is not bad in Asia, but my signal on my cell phone, which I have an international plan, was horrible, absolutely horrible. I tried to stream and I couldn't. I don't know. But yeah, guys, we published like 9 videos in the last couple of days. We're starting to catch up on my content. So, it's going good so far. How you doing tonight, Growing? You doing anything fun today? What's your next trip? It's called Developing World Wi-Fi, I think is what it's called. Developing Nations. Are you going to sleep? Man, you're getting old, TMI. You're getting old. but I got much love for you. Thank you for popping in, dude. We'll have to do a live together on either your channel or mine soon. Again, dude, first round's on me. Good night, dude. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you out in the Sioux in about 10 days. Yeah, tonight I went to this club called Federal. I've been there like once before. It's in the Zona T area of Bogota. What's your next trip, Growing Simba? By the way, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy. I want you guys to join my Army Guy Travels Army. I had to be corny for a moment. Where you guys going to? How many of you guys are going to be out in the Sioux? I know TMI. I was really hoping to meet Come Truck with me, but I think he's going for Super Bowl Sunday. And Sin City is not going to be there. I think he's going to Cartagena. I know Stoke Peasy's going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. EJ the Don's going to be out there. Shout out to EJ the Don. He's a good dude. Can't wait to meet all y'all. You know what I think I'm going to do? All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. Because everyone keeps saying that my stuff keeps... See, you know what? You're not wrong. I went to a bunch of those spots. I went up to a bunch of those spots in... Because, like, all right, here's the thing. Growing Simba brings up a really good point. All right. There are two ways to go about things, right? If you go, you can go and you can go to these spots and you can go to your hotel room and maybe you get robbed, maybe you don't get robbed. But if you go to a parlor, it's safe and secure. Those are not bad spots, man. And sometimes you don't want to do crazy stuff. You just need to relax. And those are the spots. In Bangkok, phenomenal. In Pattaya, they're okay, but definitely more phenomenal in Bangkok for the MPs, the massage parlors. Yeah, I'm excited to move to Thailand. Like I said, I'm going to Brazil for like 6 months so that I can save money and make content at the end of this lease and the end of my visa. And then I'm going to where I love being in Asia. Asia's amazing. This is gonna make y'all laugh, but I know that if you've been to Asia, you've had this. I'm good, but it's pretty awesome when the girls are like, "Yeah, that's not fitting," because I'm like, "Baby, I got faith in you that you can make it work." Like I know some TMI said it before. I know all of us that have been there that are American, the girls say that to us, and it's like, I'm like, okay, well, you know what, baby, I have faith in you. I know you can make this fit. Just an average American dude. That's it. So, yeah, like, but yeah, it's just fun. But I just think the culture is awesome. There's a lot more, um, so I can't comment on that, Growing Simba, because I've never been to the Sioux. So this is, I'm a world traveler, but I'm a Sioux virgin. I'm a beginner. So, I've heard that there's just an overwhelming sense of like brotherhood out there. I'm about to crack a joke, even though TMI's not on here, because he always cracks the racial stuff as a joke. But it's like, um, there's definitely a brother in the brotherhood out there in the Sioux. So it's like I've been told that I'm not going to be the only white guy, but I'm going to be one of very few. I also don't care because I grew up in a black neighborhood, so like I like it. But like, that was just a bad joke. But the whole brotherhood thing, yeah, like a lot of dudes go out there. I don't know, man. Like, okay, here's how I look at it. I moved to Bogota mainly because I didn't want to be around a lot of foreigners. Not because I don't like it, not because I don't like being around a lot of other Americans or Canadians or Europeans, right? But like, I think if I'm moving somewhere permanently, I want to feel special. I want to be. It's like Stovepipe was saying. I want to feel celebrated, not tolerated, right? Like, and I think like let's look at Medellin. Medellin, the prices are freaking horrible. They're American prices now because there's so many of us out there. You know what I mean? And they can raise the prices. And then like, but in Bogota, it's not that way. Like, I mean, yeah, my rent took a huge increase because of the whole CPI and the new president and all of these factors. But you know, I think I like going to visit. Like, okay, for example, Angelo City has tons of foreigners. I love going to Angelo City to have fun, to play with the ladies, to hang out with the dudes, and like to go hang out with other veterans, right? To go to the VFW, to talk soldier stuff, right? But like, I don't want to live in Angeles. I want to be able to go visit Angeles. And I think that if you ever, like, oh no, 100%. I mean, 100%. The prices and look, here's how I rank the prices, right? Brazil's like right here. Colombia is just a hair cheaper. Then you got Thailand, then you got the Philippines, right? No, you are totally on point. I mean, even if you don't want the extra stuff, right, which we all do, but let's say we didn't, you could get an amazing massage by a hot girl and won't cost you much at all. Food is dirt cheap in Thailand. Okay, so here's my two biggest things, right? I love Colombia, but the food here is not my style. I'm not gonna say it's bad, it's just not my style. I like flavor in my food. So like, and there's a lot more flavor in the food in Brazil. And then you get out to Thailand and you get to the Philippines and you compare the two, right? Like, look, on one hand, I'm a vet and I have medical problems, like some medical issues. And it would be nice to have medical care at the VA whenever I need it, right? So, and that's available in the Philippines. But yet the food is better in Thailand, but it's cheaper in the Philippines too. So, I mean, it's just, you kind of got to make your list of important things and like the positives and negatives and weigh it out. But no, you are not wrong, Growing Simba. Like, and what is 700 baht? Like, hold on, I'm gonna Google it real quick. Man, my freaking Wi-Fi is slow as shit. 700 baht to US. That's $20. That's $19.21 for 700 baht today. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's wild. No, you can't beat that. I mean, I remember when I met TMI, we were at a restaurant. I think my whole meal was $5-6 with a beer. I can't remember, but it wasn't much. And that food was delicious. I can't wait. I think if I'm going back to Pattaya, I'm going back to enjoy myself, but I'm also going back there for that food. That food, Thai food is the best, man. I just love it. So, I mean, the food cost is cheap. Food cost is cheap. Exploring is cheap. Day trips are cheap. I mean, everything's pretty cheap out there in Thailand, guys. So, yeah, like, no, I agree with you, man. Like, Thailand's prices are amazing. And, you know, as of right now, if you still want to partake in one thing that is legal there, it's still an option. But they are going to be switching. The new leadership is switching from, um, the new leadership is going to be switching from the private, um, they're going to be switching from private dispensaries to like government subsidized, I think. But as of right now, it's not the case. These people on Instagram are wild, guys. I'm going to tell you right now how I am with dating. If I'm actually in a relationship with a girl, she's got part, and this might sound insecure, but I call it standards and boundaries. If you used to sleep with this person, they are not your friend. If they are flirting with you while you have a boyfriend, they are not your friend. I'm just saying that. So yeah, it is what it is. I think it's funny because I actually started unfollowing a lot of these like controversial topic ideas videos on Instagram because I just don't want to be because I feel the need to engage even though I shouldn't. And it's my business account, so I'm like it's even worse of an idea. Um, so I actually started unfollowing a lot of them. I actually started unfollowing a lot of hot girls that I'd never met in person. If they're not going to be for content, I probably shouldn't have. It's just a waste looking at their photos because there's enough beautiful women that I've met in real life. So I just I've got 52,000 followers almost on Instagram, and I'd rather focus on those folks than looking at random girls that are just thirst traps. I think it's a good way to look at it. So I would rather look at girls that I've had a personal connection to. Sounds better. I know, I agree. Like, that's why I'm going to Asia because I'll tell you, the one big thing I've noticed between women in Asia and women out here is try telling a woman in the West that you you should watch what you do because it will affect your family name and ask them what the response is. I'm actually going to do a whole video on this out here in Colombia for my Gone Wild channel because I really think it's a valid concept. If you tell a girl in the West, hey, I need to like you should think about what you do before you do it that everybody knows because it's going to make your grandma, your grandpa, your family name, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, it'll make them look bad. Their response is going to be like, I don't give a what they think or how it makes them look. But when you go to Asia, it's different because before they make a stupid mistake, they like they think about, okay, if I do this, how is it going to affect me and my family name. How is it going to make my brother look? How is it going to make my parents look? How is it going to make my grandparents look? Now, do they make mistakes just like anyone else? Yeah, they're human. But like in Asia, a lot of women do like what they do. They think about their actions before they do it, and that makes them a more viable candidate for a wife. Because if a woman is impulsive and does stupid things on a whim, she will destroy your relationship. Before, without even thinking about it. And then it's, oops, I'm sorry. Lo siento. Okay, whatever. But like here, the girls don't care about, they have there's no standard, right? There's no way of looking at, there's nobody telling them they're doing wrong. But in Asia, women are held to a standard. Now, are there 304s? Yes. Are there working girls? Yes. But I'm talking about regular girls that are regular girls that have regular families. A lot of them are from the provinces. They were raised that way. They're raised with two families in the house, two parents in the household. They don't want to embarrass themselves or their family name. Even if nobody will ever find out, they still do the right thing. Are there ones that cheat? Absolutely. But for the most part, are they better? Are there more girls doing the right thing out there? I would say yes. If you're doing what you got to do, they're going to do what they got to do. Man, my Wi-Fi is crappy. Both of my other two streams are glitching right now. Agreed, 100%. If I could put this on the screen 10 times, I would put that up there, Growing Simba. The culture in the West says women can do whatever they want, wear whatever they want, be around whoever they want, and we can't criticize them. But yet, us as men, we get criticized every day. In Asia, the women are held to a standard. Whether they follow it or not is different. But I mean, I think there are better candidates for marriage out there. I mean, I think Colombian women are beautiful. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're in the smaller towns, there are going to be women that are marriage quality. But for the most part here, a lot of these women are no different than the women in the States, except they're just hotter. That's about it. Give me a second, I'm gonna go grab my drink. Here you go, Cabo. This stuff's really good. The Frutas Tropicales. I do like the Naranja y Piña is my favorite though. And the Mora. The blackberry is good. That's one thing about Colombia that's like top notch. The fruits here, freaking bomb. There's one called Lulo that you can't get in the States. Lulo's delicious. Okay, I don't know if you can get it, but I haven't seen it. We'll say that. Like maracuja, I don't like. And that's like, I think the biggest fruit here is maracuja. So, out of all the countries you've been to, Growing Simba, what is the favorite, your favorite country, hands down, that you've been to? Oh no. I'm just saying if I wanted to get married, if I wanted to settle down, where would I look? Because here's my thing. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not even looking for a girlfriend right now. But even if I'm going to have short-term relationships with women, I don't want to have grief. I don't want to have drama. I don't want to have BS. I'm looking for agreeable, like make my life easier. I work 12 to 15 hours a day right now. I need like I need a woman that makes my life easier and gives me tranquility. Um so like it's yeah. Right now I'm doing I mean I've got 19 I don't know. I have to look. I haven't even looked. Let's see. I'm curious. I'm gonna see how many girls have messaged me that I haven't responded. So I don't know. Let's see. One one girl sent me two messages. She's a singer from Bogota. Sent me two messages I haven't responded. One girl from the DR has sent me three messages that I haven't responded to. Another girl from here, um, four messages I haven't responded to. Another girl from Sosua, one message I haven't responded to. Another girl from DR, two I haven't responded to. A girl from Bogota, two I haven't responded to. Another girl from Bogota, two I haven't responded to. Another girl from here, one. Another one here. Another one. Another one. Another one. Chantal, Patricia, Angie, Luz, Rochelle, Labella, Anika, Naomi, Jenny, Erica, Lisa, Johanny, Annabelle, like Marcy, um, like none of these girls I've responded to because I just don't have time, so ooh, Spain. Mallorca? Oof. Mallorca's amazing, guys. Mallorca. That's a good choice, brother. That's a good choice. Man. Oof. I think Coach has been there. Coach, if you're listening, I know you've been too. I know he's driving right now, so he won't be able to respond, but he'll text me through text to speak on my phone. Yeah, man, Mallorca is amazing, guys. There's just that's the thing, man. This whole world has got so many beautiful spots, and I want to see them all. Where's a place that you want to go but have not been yet? You type yours, and I will tell you what I think. I am excited to go to Morocco. Morocco is like one of the spots for me that is just. I've been to the Canary Islands, but I've never actually been to Morocco. So it'll be a first. Wow, it's two games to one. Guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy. I know we need to get up the algorithm so more people see our amazing chats. Um, I need to add the things real quick. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. I'll add it later. Brazil. Oh yeah. I mean, Brazil's fire, man. I've been there a couple times. I'm actually moving there in like 11 months. You're gonna see a lot of content coming out for me from Brazil. Like I moved there in September. Um, Brazil's fire. My buddy Brandon just moved there the other day from Quito, Colombia, from Choco. Like Brazil, man. And look, you can just go sit on the beach all day. That's one of those situations where it's like, man, Brazil is just the women are amazing. It's not hard for us to get them. The food's great. The alcohol's cheap. And you've got some of the most pretty beaches. If you go look at my around the world playlist, look at the Ipanema video. I did a beach walk for 30, like it was a 30-minute, I took 30 minutes, but I think we only used like 15 of it. Man, I'm going to go sit, I'm going to live in Sao Paulo for like a month. I'm going to live in Florianopolis for like a month. And then I'm going to live in Rio for like a month. And then I'm going to decide where I want to spend my last 3 months. So it should be fun. Brazil's freaking amazing. You just need to learn Portuguese because like my Spanish is not the greatest and some people speak it, but most people don't speak English there. They speak Portuguese and it's really difficult. I'm going to say this. I think that the women are gorgeous. I think the people are amazing. I think it's a great country, but I also think that a woman speaking Portuguese is the most unattractive thing ever. It makes them sound manly. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm like, no, I'm good. Moroccan hammam massages are soothing. Airbnbs only. Strict laws in some places bring girl to the hotel, even getting in your taxi. Yep. No, it's the same thing like it is in Asia, man. I mean, it's not like that in Asia at all, but like that's one thing I like about the Middle East is that yeah, you're not going to just go up to a girl and talk to her, especially like it's Muslim culture is very very different, but it makes for a better woman. So, but yeah, dude, there's so much fun, so much fun. That's why like so it only takes 3 hours on a plane from UK. I'm excited about the food. The thing about me is there's girls everywhere. That's cool. That's what's great about Europe, man. You can get around so easy. That's why a buddy of mine is moving to Egypt, because it's actually some of the cheapest flights in the world to Europe. Like he can go for like $100 to Paris or something from Egypt. Actually, I'm curious about that. I want to see. I want to look that up because that doesn't. I mean, that seems way too cheap for gas prices right now. All right, flights from Cairo to Paris. Let's look it up together. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, well, he's not too wrong. You can take one of these flights. 800,000 pesos is like $140. It's not bad at all. It's like $200 right here. That's not bad. Huh, I see why he's moving. I see why he's moving there, guys. I mean, if you're trying to make content, you need to strategically locate yourself where there's a lot of content, where you can keep the cost down. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to make a ton of Colombia content, hit Central America and certain places in North America or Northern South America that I have not visited. And then when I get to Brazil, I'm going to hit the 4 countries in the South that I have not seen. I think the one I'm most excited about is Suriname. Suriname is going to be like for this next 12 months or 11 months, like Suriname's going to be phenomenal. It's like Afro Latino, Indian, and Chinese. So again, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I know most of y'all are, but if you're not, I would appreciate it. When I was in the Army, so Greg Sibba asked a question. When you were in the Army, you never signed up for those linguistic 24-week proficient courses. Okay, so they had something on the old Defense Knowledge Online. They had Rosetta Stone for free. In my job, they sent me to school to learn Arabic. So I went to the Defense Language Institute for 6 months, and I came out fluent in Arabic. I don't remember it because I was in a coma for 6 months after the explosion. I spoke, obviously, an English speaker, and then I learned fluent Arabic, and then I taught myself Spanish using Rosetta Stone because they sent us to Honduras. But after the coma, I don't remember anything. I mean, I remember it, but it's making it easier for me to learn. But I definitely, I started pretty much over on everything. I had to do occupational therapy for a long time. I was in the hospital for a long time. You may shut the door, bro. Oh yeah, dude, I'm doing good. I'm great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry. My problem is I don't put the time in that I need to learn. I'm a horrible student. Like Douglas has been trying to get me. He's my friend, but he's also my Spanish teacher, and we've been trying to talk about doing classes. My mind's been preoccupied with other things lately. I know it's just it's on me. I should know Spanish a lot better than I do living here as long as I have. So, but I am going to learn Arabic again one day, and I need to get my Spanish up. The Spanish, I'm getting there. Entiendes mucho. Hablar más o menos. problem is, Colombians speak so freaking fast, guys. They speak so fast. It's wild. So, but here's what I'm going to do, guys. I think my Wi-Fi has been cutting in and out. So I think I am going to log off, get a couple hours of shut-eye, and get back on live tomorrow. I want to thank every one of you who tuned in, who was watching. I appreciate if you like the video and that you're subscribed. Definitely check out my new videos on this channel and my Colombia channel. There's some stuff that I'm pretty passionate about. But I want to thank all of you guys for watching and have a great night. And we will talk to y'all soon. This is ArmyguyTravels.